I'm going to say a few words, and first of all, I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for taking the time to come here today. It means a lot to me. You've all taken time out in your day to day, and I feel really lucky looking at you all that I get all of this support from family and from friends and from people who've engaged with my work over the last few years and have made it down here. So thank you so much. And thank you, special thanks to Signal Arts Centre for hosting this. It's really nice to be able to do this because, so much of the last couple of years you're presenting your work online and, via Instagram and just posting up small little squares and trying to get across how it looks in real life. So it's just a really nice opportunity to be able to do that and chat to you all about it here. So these prints I've created over the last year. The ones down here are like a continuation of a series that I have been working on over the last couple of years. And then these floral prints are really a kind of more of a new direction for my work, much more recent work, and have kind of introduced a new dynamic to my collection at the moment. So they have actually been framed by Stephen in 360 DPI. He's in Rathnew, and I just wanted to give him a shout out because he does an amazing job and he's always really willing to just turn things around really quickly for him. So that's where these are done. So I'm actually not going to talk at length about this work, but I am going to hand over to Henrietta McCurvey, who is initially a work colleague of mine, and we met when I actually started my very first job in design, which was nearly 30 years ago, leaving NCAD, and over those 30 years she's just become a really wonderful friend. So she is an acclaimed writer of 4 novels to date and has a way better way with words than I do. So her most recent novel, A Talented Man, is a psychological suspense about a forged sequel to Bram Stoker's Dracula. She has a Hennessy First Fiction Award and won the inaugural UCD May Vinci Travel Award while studying for an MFA in creative writing. She curates Echoes Festival and contributes to the Irish Times, Sunday Business Post, and Brendan O'Connor's show on RTE Radio 1. So I was really delighted when she offered, I asked and she accepted to say a few words because she really is way better at this than I am.
No pressure.
Thank you. Very kind of you. I'm probably going to say a lot of words, actually, if Steph didn't, but I will talk about the work if she didn't. So, hello, and I'm really pleased and honoured to welcome you to Catching Time, this gorgeous collection of limited edition prints. Thanks so much to Steph and to Signal for inviting me to launch the show for her. And it is a joy, not just because Steph is such a talented artist, but because she is a dear friend of mine for many years, very many years at this stage. He's actually
I know, I wasn't sure what to say that.
And a woman I greatly admire. So for those of you who don't know, because she talked about me, so I'm going to talk about her. Her background is in design. She's a graduate of NCAD and the Royal College of Art in London. She's a member of Black Church Print Studio in Dublin, and she exhibits in Ireland and internationally, including shows at the Wilton Gallery, the Mermaid, also here in Bray, in Sweden and in London. Her many awards include a Future Makers Award from the Crafts Council, Royal College of Art Society Prize, and an Institute of Designers in Ireland Award for Inclusive Design. So we first met, as Steph said, when we worked at the same agency. She was a graphic designer and I was a copywriter, and we've worked together many times since. The most recent being a creative commission for the National Library called Daybreak in the Land of Statues, which was an artwork the library commissioned from us to celebrate them coming out of lockdown and reopening the library. And that piece brought features of the library's amazing Victorian interior to life, conjuring up a world that visitors wouldn't ordinarily see or experience. And the artwork that Steph designed created a secret, evocative space that was at once both familiar and mysterious. And I think that ability to look at things with fresh eyes is very much present in all her work. I think we can see it around us today in these beautiful prints. So, for example, the sea prints in Catching Time, so there's Braehead, British Bay, the Cove and Greystones, Wicklow coastline. These are all familiar geographical shapes and landscapes, but they come to feel entirely fresh and new in Stephanie's hands. They become abstracts, ideas, and their meaning changes and remakes itself. And made using both hand-drawn and digital techniques, her strong graphic style, which I've always loved, celebrates the patterns and forms she finds in nature and captures the energy of natural formations and the play of light on surfaces. Her distinctive style of combining pared-back elements with intense colour and graphic line and form make her work sit between realism and abstraction. And these new floral prints, which are absolutely gorgeous, they're so bold and so strong, they demonstrate a real confidence in her work and in her craft. And her style showcases this amazing intense colour. Like, I love the combination of these vibrant colours and the graphic repetition of the shapes. I find I get completely absorbed in the detail as well as enjoying the greater landscape that it conjures up. I think the title Catching Time is so perfect for this collection because it's about capturing a memory, a feeling. It's that change you feel in the air as one season turns into another, or the moment when a flower is just perfectly in full bloom briefly, or the shoreline just as the tide is about to turn. Oh, hello. I've always considered Steph an excellent craftsperson as well as an artist, and craft is sometimes considered as a sort of a lesser form, like a poor cousin of the art forms, which I've never understood and I don't agree with. Because craft is about excellence, it's about celebrating the artistry of making something. It's about valuing detail and valuing the person who will own and appreciate the piece. I've been collecting Steph's print work over the years and, you know, getting it for presents for friends and things. I think I'm maybe at 7 pieces now and counting. And I really value and appreciate every single one because they are beautiful artworks, yes, and because they're crafted with care and heart and intelligence. She also works to commissions, which not all artists can do, and I've noticed the same diligence and creative intellect in her commissioned landscapes as well. I was in a restaurant in Sandycove the other evening to meet my aunt for dinner, and as I walked into the room I noticed there was all these gorgeous prints on the wall, and I had a look around and they were all by Steph, and I didn't know they were there, and they're absolutely beautiful. So this is a collection of joyous work celebrating growth and renewal and the positive power of nature in our world. And I don't doubt they will fly off the walls here and into the walls of homes and make people happy to look at them. It can be really difficult to find joy in the world these days. It's something I've been thinking about a lot. Like, we're constantly force-fed things that separate people, and we're constantly told what sets us apart from people, or to second-guess ourselves or second-guess our choices. So I think when we have art like this, like prints that are joyful, that are beautifully made and crafted with care and precision, I think we should celebrate that. I think we all need more joy in our lives. So for that, for creating Catching Time, this beautiful collection, thank you, Stephanie, and congratulations.